It is the first sit of the 2021 archery season for me here in Iowa. I'm sitting in a little transition food plot. It's right behind me. It's clover. It goes into the bean field out in front of me. I'm getting pictures of two of my hit listers, Ace and Trip, out here on this plot. They've been frequently using it throughout the summer. A little bit of a delay in frequency in days recently as we got towards the end of September. It's October 2nd right now. I just got in here about 15 minutes ago. It's about 4:45. Hoping one of these guys show their face tonight. Also looking forward to seeing a couple of the up-and-comers that we have on camera too. A nice 9-point with a kicker off the base and a couple other little bucks. So I'm really just hoping to see some deer tonight, but if we could also maybe lay our eyes on either Ace or Trip and get a crack at them, that'd be pretty cool. Stay tuned. Looking forward to a good sit and an awesome 2021 season.
It's the afternoon of October 3rd, just got down to Matt's farm here in southeast Iowa. We're going to go sit a food plot. Got a perfect wind for it, coming out of the northwest. These deer should hopefully be coming to that, and then hopefully walking through a gate right by us too. So kind of a breezy night, warm temperatures, but it's not actually warmer than it's been. So this is the first northwest wind we've had in a few days. So we're hoping that even though it's going to be warm tonight, we should see some decent movement.
Well, we just got into the stand and everything situated here. It's my first time out in front of the camera. Pretty excited. Southeast Iowa, it's actually a pretty warm evening, 75 degrees, but this is the first night that we've had a northwest wind, so it sets up well for the stand. We're overlooking a great food plot. It isn't super thick, but there's enough clover, I think, around these turnips that it should be pretty good. We also got a ton of beans behind us that are still green, so lots of food in this area. We're hoping these deer are going to be moving early tonight. Usually by this time of the year, my son Elliot and I have been out a few times during the youth season here in Iowa. With that said, we didn't get out at all because we actually tagged along with my brother-in-law and father-in-law to northern New Mexico on an archery elk hunt. We had an awesome time, 10 days in the mountains, saw lots of different elk, had some incredible encounters. Probably two of my favorite moments from the trip. Elliot and I went scouting the day before season started. We actually called in a really big 6x6 to about 20-25 yards away. And then towards the end of our hunt, we were sitting on the side of a mountain, and out of nowhere, a mountain lion appeared at 10 yards. We had to stare down for about 2+ minutes, and thankfully he walked off. With that said, by the time we calmed down, he actually snuck back around us and was kind of stalking us from about 30 yards uphill. And so we quickly got out of there. It was a cool encounter nonetheless. Not too many people can say they've seen a mountain lion that close. With that said, I'm excited to be back in my home state of Iowa. And even though the weather's warm tonight, I'm excited to start chasing these whitetails. Oh, yeah. Fading here on our hunt. Run out of camera light pretty quick. Didn't really have much action tonight other than that doe and 2 fawns that came out maybe an hour before dark. We're a little bit hopeful tonight just because this area hasn't been touched for a month, and we got a northwest wind, which is perfect for the spot, but deer just weren't moving before dark. Didn't even really see much out here in the beans at all. A lot of them were still green, so I don't know, it's still pretty warm. The temperatures aren't supposed to cool down really for the next 10 days or so, so we're looking at highs in the 70s, which unfortunately is pretty warm for this time of year. But we're gonna keep hitting it hard. We're gonna try to get out at least once a week and bring you some action. But after we climb down tonight, as you could probably see, this food plot looks decent, but there's quite a bit of bare dirt. So we're gonna come back up and spread some winter rye here right as we climb down. Hopefully we can get some rain in the coming days, and that'll make this area even more attractive. We're gonna give it about another 5 minutes and then climb down. It was a good first hunt. At least we saw some deer walk by within shooting distance, so it's fun to at least get out. Thanks for watching Outreach Outdoors on Midwest Whitetail.
Hudson, how's it going?
Good.
What are we up to?
I'm hunting.
Give me the rundown. What's going on? Where are we sitting at? What are we looking for?
In a pond. And we're just looking for any deer.
Okay. What's the temperature tonight?
I don't know.
It's hot though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere between hot and scorched earth. That's right. Okay. Right behind the shoulder, squeeze the trigger slow. Yes, it did. He was going to run right into us. I'm glad you running at him. He would have been right on top of us.
I mean, after I just like a millisecond after I could tell that it kicked, but then that was only for like a millisecond.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that bad.
You are very fortunate to have good friends, Hudson, who will take you out on their property to their honey holes and hook you up on a deer. So
You think this is my honey hole, huh?
one of the honey holes. The whole property is a honey hole. But
There you go.
it's pretty awesome.
First Iowa buck.